Hello, I'm at TubeTalk.
Welcome back to you, Doug, in this Easter special edition.
Yeah,
What are you doing for Easter?
we're going camping
Camping.
and studying.
And some Easter eggs?
Yeah.
Nice. Not bad. What else have you been doing? What else have you been up to? School holidays coming up?
Yep. So that'll be exciting. Probably working as well.
Bit of studying.
Yep.
We'll talk about your big trip later on. But anyway, racing wise, and they're off.
Last week, the mighty Up and Under was beaten narrowly in the Group 3 Ballastack Stakes in Ireland.
Yeah, and quite phenomenal, really. He was beaten, he hit the front and just was green and wandered down to the rail and got himself beaten. You know, so it was 2,000 metres fresh up. He's only had 2 starts. And he's marked himself as one of the better 3-year-old colts in Europe. And as a stayer. And he's in the Irish Derby. He's in the French Derby, and it's rarefied air. It really is, for a horse to be at that level in Europe. And really exciting. This is a new venture for us. First time we've done it. We've been to the Breeze Up Sales and bought a horse last year to go to the big carnivals in Europe, then come down to Australia. He's with Joseph O'Brien. He's done a fabulous job, and he's an exceptionally valuable colt now, potentially a stallion. We will be heading back up to buy in a few weeks' time to follow exactly the same path. Go to Joseph O'Brien for the 2 and 3-year-old season in Ireland, and then down to Chris Waller. So watch out. I'll be in contact with you to see if you want to be involved in that, which is something very unique and exciting.
Moving on to this week, on Saturday at Doomben Race 5 with Mock Taffy.
Excellent third first start, Loom to win. Fitness probably just got him a bit late. Steps up to 1640, that really suits him. Nice enough barrier draw, Damien Thornton 6 with. He's come up well. Expect him to be right in the firing line. He's an excellent each way chance.
Then at Ramwick Race 9 we have a tissue.
Group 1, Queen of the Turf Stakes. Drawn barrier 1. She always draws wide. She's got a good barrier. Emancipation Stakes run was enormous. Absolutely enormous. Came from last to run second. It's a good field. Alcohol free. Highest rated horse. One of the best horses in the world. I think it was a $10 million purchase that came into Australia. The big question mark for her is the track conditions. It's a heavy 9. She's no good on wet tracks. She needs it soft 7 or better. She really needs a soft 6 or better. If it's a 7, it would worry me, particularly the way she's on the inside, the track's playing. If she gets even luck in the track's reasonable conditions, she can win. She's a Group 1 mare. She's flying. Just need luck and need a bit of drying.
On Sunday at Sunshine Coast we have Race 7, which is Slow Queen, or she could be racing at Ipswich in Race 5.
On Monday. Yeah, she's won her fresh up. She's won 2 from 2. She's going really well. Put her in both races, see where she's drawn better. She's drawn poorly in both. Difference being at Sunshine Coast on Sunday, it's a really long straight, so you can probably get back, get cover and get home. Whereas Ipswich, it's a real front runner dominated track, so she's drawn out in barrier 13 or something there, and that makes it really, really hard. So we'll probably lean towards running her at the Sunshine Coast. As long as she gets a nice run in transit, Sam Collett sticks with her. She's flying. She's got to be a really nice each way chance. She gets caught out wide without cover, we're in trouble. So, but harder for her because of her barrier draw, but a definite chance.
At Warwick Farm Race 5 with Save a Date for Me.
Yeah, lovely 3-year-old colt. He's heading to Brisbane. He's heading to the group races there, running against the older horses. Huge field. I think it might be an 18-horse field. He's got barrier 8. He had a couple of quiet trials where he's finished back, but don't worry about those. They've just been quiet trials for him to get him ready. As long as track's in reasonable nick, he's definitely a good track horse. He'll settle in and finish hard, and he'll run well. Won't necessarily be winning, but he'll run well, and then second up over a mile on a good track and very hard to beat. And watch out for him up in Brisbane. He's a pretty good horse.
In Race 7 we have Lord Ardmore and Otera.
Lord Ardmore, he kicked off his prep at Randwick 2 weeks ago. He ran the fastest last 600 of the entire day. He broke 33 seconds, so he's going really well. Bit of weight to carry, but he's got a lovely barrier draw of 3, should settle handy. And I think he's a really nice each way chance in a big field. but he's going really well. Otura, he steps up to a mile, but he's a 2,000 metre plus horse. He's got a nice barrier draw. He'll end up settling a bit closer than he did last time. He'll sort of be probably midfield, I would say, and he'll run a nice race, but really until he gets to 2,000 metres, he's probably not a winning chance. It's just a stepping stone, but if he runs midfield, we'd be pretty happy.
And then time for bid of the week, which is on Saturday at Pukekohe, race 7, Mustang Valley.
So Mustang Valley, how can you ignore her form? She ran 5th in Doncaster last week. Huge run. She got home enormously. Now the difficulty is, of course, she ran in a massive Group 1, her grand final last week, and she's going to a Group 1 in New Zealand this week. So she's got to fly, she's got to travel, all those things have got to go right. But I'm sure Andrew Forsman won't line her up unless he's very happy with her. Neither would the Windsor Park stud guys. So as long as she lines up on Saturday, we're confident she's well. And there's a bit of rain around, that'll suit her. If you run 5th in a Doncaster, you should be winning a New Zealand Breeders' Stakes. So at $2.50, she might even drift a touch to $3, but she's got to be incredibly hard to beat. So Mustang Valley's our bid of the week.
That includes TubeTalk.
It does. Be good over Easter, be kind, punt well, don't eat too much chocolate.
Comes Doremus with a run. Arabian Story is next, and then Viali. Might and Power shook off linesman though. At the 300, he raced out by 2 lengths with Doremus challenging. Ebony Groves getting a rails run, followed by Grandmaster and Markham. Might and Power the leader inside the 200. 2 lengths in front of linesman, and then Doremus on the outside. Might and Power the leader. Doremus trying hardest, coming at him. Might and Power and Doremus. Doremus getting to Might and Power. They hit the line photo. Oh, nothing between